Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I don't
mentally.
give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So
What up, my peeps? Whew, we're back at it again. This is your host with the most. This is Ben with That Damn Figure Show, and I'm super excited. I literally got these guys in the mail last night, and I was like, well, this is what I'm gonna be doing. These are the Wuzun sect and the Dark Souls Jianghu warriors. This guy is from Wuzun sect, and this guy is from the Jianghu Temple monk, and his name is Wunian, and this is Tengtian Yue. And I have to say that I am excited about these. This is from Joy Toy, just so you can see, but this is a little bit out of the box of what they normally do, but I am here for it. I'm a huge fan of, these old school type of kung fu figures and stuff like that, like the way the movies were back in the 70s and such. Huge fan. I love it. I had some ideas for these figures, but that you'll see in another video, but I had to nab these two up. These two will be the only ones I nab up. They all look great, especially the female characters, which I was thinking of nabbing them up for their head sculpts because it looks great. But these two remind me of characters I really like in various fighting games that I like. This guy reminded me of Feng Wei, bald Feng Wei from Tekken. And obviously this guy reminds me of Scorpion or Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, with that being said, I'm blabbing too much. So this is the box. This came from Locker Toys. And I have to say, peeps, I ordered this last week. Today is Thursday. As the recording of this video, I ordered this on a Friday. It got to me on a Wednesday from China. So yeah, Locker Toys is pretty freaking good. So yeah, this is the box. Looks great. The same as the promotional stuff that you see online. So we're gonna get into it. We're probably gonna start out with this chap first. So stay with me. Okay, my lovely. So what you see is what you get with both these figures. They both come with the exact same accessories with the hand, except for Wunian comes with the prayer beads, and Yu comes with the what is that? Oh, it's like a pelt. It has some sort of like fur pelt on, which looks pretty cool. Now, right off the bat, they are super articulate. I have to say, well, articulated. I said articulate, Jesus. Articulated, especially the monk. The monk is really good. Like, I took him out of the box, and like, if I may, like, if you look at his torso right here, he is mighty articulated. Let me just put the stand down. Yeah, so look, he can really move. Like, I squatted him down pretty low, and he looks up pretty good, but that robe, the monk's robe, does hinder him. And I have to say, the head sculpt is amazing. I don't know if you guys remember me saying in past videos that I don't like a lot of the head sculpts because, I mean, they could look nice, but there's no expression. But clearly there is a very focused expression here, which I wish they would do more in the future with Joy Toy going forward. But yeah, he is super flexible. You could get the splits right away. I know I said I was gonna start with, you know, Scorpion over there, but this one has to be my favorite one. Scorpion over here is gonna be the one that I probably customize the most, like, you know, swapping parts and stuff, or maybe this guy. But yeah, this looks dope. He could get his T-pose pretty okay. Let me see. Yeah, he could get a T-pose. So you guys see? Focus. Yeah, there you go. His left hand can't go too high because he has the monk scarf in the way. Now this could be taken off. You pop the head off. You could take the robe off pretty simply. But I like it. I think that's the whole point of having it like that. But yeah, oh man, as you guys saw from the photo collage in the beginning, you can really get a nice, you know, let's play with it a little bit. Let me increase this. Yeah, that looks sweet. So yeah, so you could really get some cool stuff out of this. So you could get him to do a nice boxing, you get a nice Chinese boxing stance, or yeah, I like that. It's excuse me for being quiet. It's just so fun. It's just so fun. You get a lot of stuff out of it. It looks so cool. It is out of place with a lot of the collections that, you know, you might have. But that's okay. I think it looks great. Again, you can really mix and match these pieces up. That's what it's meant for. Just remember, folks, just to heat up the joints before you do that so that nothing snaps, because I have had some stuff snap, not on camera, luckily, but I have had it snap, and I'm a bit of a brute, as I said before. So yeah, let me go and show you guys. These are a lot of the hand parts. They have chopping hands, they have gripping hands for the sword in case you get the other ones. Those same gripping hands can hold guns as well. I like these hands the most, whereas I like these hands the most because you could actually grip throats with them, and they have a lot, as you guys saw in my photo collage. They do use a lot of techniques like that, a la, you know, Jet Li and Lethal Weapon 4. I like the chopping hands as well. I like these ones as well. So as you guys saw in the photo collage, I put, like, you know, the gypsy Avenger pose with the closed fist with the palm and stuff like that. Like, that looks so cool. But right now I just have their original stuff on because it looks dope. But yes, folks, okay, so if you want to see the T-pose with him, good old my ninja here, I guess he doesn't have a full T. Oh yeah, I guess you could say that's a full T-pose if you want. He's cheating, but he got a full T-pose. Of course, he could do splits. His skirt, the right side of his skirt is hindering him a little bit, but he could do the split. You could angle him upward if you want. That looks fantastic. You could do it on all angles too. You could have him blocking. As you guys saw in my photo collage, I was having them spar with various stuff in my collection, and that looks, oh man, that looks cool. This guy, like I said before, he reminds me of Sub-Zero and or Scorpion or any of those ninjas, and he reminds me of Feng Wei. But now that I look at him more, which is so dumb, I should have thought of him first, he reminds me of Master Goken from Street Fighter. So this guy could be your stand-in for Goken if you want. And it's aesthetically pleasing, both figures as well. I mean, if you were on the fence about it, and like I was, because they're not militaristic, but it does, you could just mix these guys in, and as you saw, I had them kicking my military figures' ass, so no big deal. But yes, folks, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm gonna get into the size comparison. One thing that I do wish, though, I only have one gripe. And though it is pretty articulated, it could have been more. So for example, every time you see monks, you know, displaying like their feats of you know, strength and stuff like that, they can actually put their feet quite high, like really, really high. And I don't want to snap it off because I feel the balls coming out now. But I kind of wish they would have made this a little steeper inside, like more inclined, so he could get all the way up. And to compensate for a smaller crotch joint, crotch piece, they could have put like a bigger, like a wider skirt to hide that joint. But I guess it's not that bad at all. It's just something that I know for sure monks, I mean, you know, monks and these kung fu guys, they do in a lot of their exhibitions and stuff like that. And I mean, that does look fine. Actually, the more I'm talking shit about it, I'm like, you know what? It's not so bad. So yeah, you could get, oh my God. I think the real reason to get these if is just the poses that you can get out of them. Like they look, it's so much fun, guys. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's so fun getting these poses out of them. I had a lot of fun during the photo collage as well. I'm sure you could tell, mixing and matching. So yeah, what's coming up next is going to be the size comparison. So stay tuned for that, my peeps. And as always, you know, aside from the video collage, well, photo collage, my favorite part is the size comparison, which I really, really enjoy seeing, especially other people do these as well. So let's pair these up with some of the other Joy Toy figures you might have in your collection. And we have fan favorite Rigo. And we also have the head sculpt of the Suited Assassin paired up with Steiner's body. I think this is the definitive way you should have him. This is just my opinion. I love this this sculpt for this figure. I love this buck. It's awesome. You could get a bunch of them and have a bunch of different stuff set up. But yeah, these are my desk company figures. I always have these two on my desk while working. So yeah, and as you can see, I did not expect for these guys to be shorter. Am I bugging? No, they're definitely shorter. This is pretty cool. I like the size difference. Oh my God. I feel like even with all their weapons, I feel like our, you know, martial artists over here would destroy these guys. But yeah, they look pretty cool together. So let's move onward to some Acid Rain. Put these two down. Let me get Kelsey, and let me get, I think this is Mishaku. So yeah, here's Big Head Kelsey with Mishaku. And I have to say, this looks really good. Like I said before, I'm really digging the head sculpt. Like the head sculpts are a little bigger than the standard Joy Toy figures that I showed. I have some other Joy Toy figures in. I caved in and I got the Cult of Sanraj, I think they're called, or Sanreha, something like that. I got some of those figures, some of the newer ones. So I'll see the in a future review if their head sculpts are bigger. But these guys seem to be bigger, and I like that a lot. It looks pretty cool. I'm digging it. It looks really good with your Acid Rain figures. I like it. I like it. So let's go on to some Eagle Force. Some of my favorite figures, and if I had some sort of top 10, I probably would have you know, good old Arnie up probably in my top 10, because this figure did not disappoint. I really dig it, along with Grim Reaper, which is supposed to be Keanu Reeves and John Wick. They're on a smaller scale. They're slightly shorter than 4 inches, but slightly taller than 3.75 inches. So these are great figures. They're here in the States. Big Bad Toy Store is like an exclusive seller. So if you want to check these guys out, as of right now, they are both still available. Big Bad Toy Store. So check that out. And I have to say, this, I like it, but this looks out of place. But this is why we do these size comparisons, so people know, like, oh, well, I'm gonna pair with this, I'm gonna pair with that. So that is why we do what we do. So let's go on to some TVC, which is the vintage collection from Star Wars. Let me get I'll get Boba Fett. And I'll get my customized painted Bo-Katan. So they're 3.75 inch scale, so they're gonna be really, really small. So yeah, this is how they look next to each other. Oh, that looks good. The paint job really makes Bo-Katan pop. But Jesus, the paint scheme is nice. These figures, our martial artists look great next to them. Still out of scale, but you know, just in case you wanted to see it. Onward to our favorites. And you know, our favorites are gonna be, you know, our Predator stuff. So I'm gonna have my customized one out here. And this is a customized version of Berserker. And I always have him on this stand. This stand is from the Archie Core. I had to adjust his feet so that it could fit. And then I also have my version 1 Hiya Toys Predators. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this up. But yeah, this is how that is going to look. And I love it. Wow, that looks so cool. Right off the bat, I'm definitely not gonna have space for the Xenomorphs. But that looks fantastic. Go side to side. That looks great. Even the Hiya Toy stuff, even the larger one, is out of scale. And I would love, can you guys imagine if Joy Toy were to get the IP of the damn Predator? I would like shit myself if they got the IP, because you already know, look at what they did with Warhammer. Warhammer figures are like almost 5 inches, some of them over 5 inches. Predators should be 5 inches for it to go with this line, and then they'll make them wider. Oof, that would be so cool. But it does look good for what it is. You could easily use any of the Predators from the Predators movie, the Berserker. You could use Tusk. You could use Falconer. Any of those would go just fine with these guys, and it looks fantastic. So now you guys know what's next, and it will be some Xenomorphs. So let's get to it. Ooh, almost knocked that down. So Xenos, let's get some Xenos. All right, so I got the one that stands on his own. Let me just make sure I can get him to stand. Yeah, all right. Here's Grid. And just in case you guys don't know why they call him Grid, is because he got caught with the metal net from Celtic and got ripped into pieces. So I'm bringing the ones that could kind of stand on their own, Xenomorphs. And you could stand, yes. So bam. And that is how they look next to some Xenomorphs in your collection. And I must say, oh, I like this side angle. Side angle is doing justice. Side angle is doing justice, my peeps. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review of these guys. This is the Wusan Sect Tengtian Yue, which is right here. And we have Wunan from the Jianghu Temple Monks. And wow, I just have to say, it's a must for me. I get it, I understand if you pass, because you know you want to keep in with your military stuff, but I like it, and I will be using these guys in mixed up parts with my other stuff, so stay tuned for that. It was a pleasure making this. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun with me. My name's Ben with That Damn Figure Show, and I am out. Peace.